We're a little bit past 11 miles. I'm tired as f***. Sorry. Look.
Oh my god.
Right on time. Okay, so I recently just did a half marathon. It sucked, but it's very doable. The most I've ran before this, just overall, was just like 6.5 miles. And I would try to run like at least 2-3 times a week, honestly. I wasn't really consistent with training. But I have always been a runner. I hate the gym. Don't invite me, please. But I'd much rather just go for runs. Just because I feel like it's it helps me clear my head out a lot.
Just arrived at Minute Maid, and yeah, here we are. I'm gonna start stretching real quick. I feel somewhat unprepared, but honestly, last time I felt pretty anxious. This time I feel pretty good, so that's good.
I did the first 8 miles with no headphones, and then the last of it with headphones, and I had pre-planned that out. Okay, you know, be aware that there is gonna be so many people around, so I feel like the first 3 miles you're not even gonna like care too much about the music. So that's my tip on that.
Alright, so the plan is to run the first 6 miles with no headphones, and then the last 6 miles with headphones. So here we go. We're almost, we got 9 more minutes.
I do think everyone should do a 5K at least, maybe once a year. I feel like just to kind of stay somewhat in shape. I don't know. This half marathon, which was 13.1 miles. I feel like I winged it, but I feel like I won too, so I'm pretty proud of myself, you know. I don't say that too often. Definitely think it's very doable if you're if you're somewhat of a runner or consider yourself a runner.
Almost done the 5K. But then we'll keep going.
Yeah, this run was at the Minute Maid or Daikin, whatever they call it now, in Houston. There's a lot of uphills, and it was in the Buffalo Bayou.
Stinks. Fucking stinks.
My shit paused. I'm so bad.
One of the things that I really did not like was the fact that it smelled like shit. It smelled like sewage. There was a dead rat at one point. 11 miles. I'm tired as fuck. Sorry. Look.
Oh my god.
Right on time. I did it with my girlfriend, so that was great, honestly. About to get to mile 4. I feel okay. I really feel good. Just fart. I'ma suck it. Huh? Yeah, there's a lot of people. There's all types of people. At one point, there was a the dad with his damn son. And for most of the run, the son was just like not trying to do it, and I thought they were just doing a 10K at first, but then I realized like, oh, these guys are doing the whole half marathon as well. But I really feel bad for that little kid because I'm pretty sure he's gonna be traumatized from this damn half marathon. You know, as a kid, like who's trying to do a half marathon when you're like probably like 8-year-old? Yeah, probably gonna hate himself or hate running when he grows up. Shoot, he might even do drugs when he grows up just because of that. But who knows? But yeah, almost to 6 miles. Almost there. I made it to the turn. I'm finally gonna put on my headphones. The last mile was the hardest just because it was all uphill. So going back. Yeah. But it does feel good, you know, you feel good after. I did just a little bit of training, honestly. I feel like I could have definitely done a lot more, but like I said, I've always been somewhat of a consistent runner. When I say somewhat, I mean like November, December, January sometimes, even January, like I don't run for shit, you know? Just because, you know, you got tamales, you got freaking hot chocolate, you know what I'm saying? I'm Hispanic, so and it gets cold. I hate running in the cold, honestly. Like, I think that shit's overrated. Nah. Whenever I do run, I start myself with just trying to at least run 3 miles each time, you know, at least minimum, and then from there just go on. Something that I got taught really young, to be honest, when I went to exercise, and I noticed that I would look this up, like 2020, I looked it up, and there wasn't that many videos on it, but it was about nasal breathing. But I had this one coach in elementary. Whenever we'd run, he said just breathe with your nose, and that shit just stuck with me. So I've always done nasal breathing, and I noticed that like in the last 5 years, it kind of has been more and more of a trend. But I think the biggest reason you should nasal breathe is because it kind of keeps your composure, helps you focus. Also, you find like a cool rhythm that in serious situations, if you're getting a little anxious or something, if you just stick to nose breathing, it helps a lot. You know, usually people are just like, but if you're like, it's more control. You're more in control of like you feel more control of the whole situation. So that's what I mean. So yeah, this is what I recorded, and I hope you guys enjoy. All right. And sorry, I look like a mess. I look like a mess the whole time, but I finished, so that's really what matters.
Where's my mom?
About that time! Fuck!